Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much again for joining us this morning. Thanks for those phone calls that we just went through. And for those that we might not be able to get in, forgive me for that. But I've got a shout out. Okay? Now listen very closely. Lewis Keane. Your daughter Heather has sent me some information letting us know that Lewis is now, after 14 years, cancer-free. Still has to fight this every single day. And Lewis, please continue to do what you're doing. 14 years, man, and you've beaten this thing. That is absolutely phenomenal. It's just great. And he's still out there fishing and hunting as much as he possibly can with Heather and friends. So Lewis, congratulations. I'm glad that you're at this point, but obviously, sir, you know more than anyone. It's not over, but you've done a fantastic job. And thanks again for being a fan of the show as well, Lewis. All right, also, I have a request from Chet Anderson. For all of you that are on our Facebook page, you've seen Chet's posts, I guess is the right way that you put it. And he always asks really great questions, a lot of them about duck hunting, a lot of different topics, but one in particular that he wanted us to mention was about safety in the duck blind. Now, without going too long, because I'm going to get barked at here, this goes without saying, and maybe that's not the best way for me to say it. When you're participating in any sort of activity where there are shotguns, guns in general involved, safety is paramount. Number one, absolutely, there is no other consideration. Everything else is secondary, right? So it's very, very simple on that note, but some people just may very well not be as informed as others, or maybe don't have the experience. So most important thing, always watch barrel control, always watch safety control, always watch where it is that you have your shotgun position in place. There have been accidents this year throughout the country, very, very severe and deadly accidents this year. So you have to always pay attention when you're out in the woods and in the field, of course. For us here in Oregon, one of the safety tips along with that I would want to make sure to throw out there is that we're stuck in this state, and Washington for that matter, with having to use string on everything, from pull strings to spinning wing decoys, and that string is extremely dangerous. We have lost dogs. This year I have not got that report. Last year there was absolutely that, and it's happened multiple times prior to just last season, where dogs will get tangled up in that braided line, cut themselves, and you all know what I'm talking about. You can cut yourself in a split second with braided line, and unfortunately I've lost dogs, more than one, here recently. So in the last handful of years, it's happened multiple times. So those are very important. Take care, watch your dogs, for crying out loud, especially in those strings, jerk rigs or spinners. Very, very important that you pay attention to that. And I could continue on that topic for literally probably an entire show. But Chet, great idea, and we'll try to expand on that as well. But we'll be back in just a minute from this break to wrap things up, give you an idea what we got going on for tomorrow. So Lewis, don't change the channel. We'll be right back.